So I thought a fun way to introduce myself and get my YouTube page started is to do a video to introduce you to me and who I am, what I'm about, and just give you some fun, silly things about my life. So first thing, my name is Christine Cohen. I am a New York City-based personal trainer, and I am also an online health and fitness coach. I grew up on Long Island. That's where I was raised for most of my life. I went to Catholic school from 6th to 12th grade. Uniform and everything, shirt tucked in, blazer, tie, you name it, we had to wear it. Penny loafers, yeah. I went to college, and first I went to Binghamton. I went there for 2 years, and then I decided to switch because I wanted to be a nutrition major and they didn't have that major there. So I transferred to the University of Delaware, and I finished out the remainder 2 years of college there and had an awesome time, and that's where I graduated from. I studied nutrition and dietetics in college, and I also became a personal trainer in college and started to do some of that work on the side. So for almost 10 years now, I have been working in the fitness industry in some form or another. I moved to New York City about 2 years ago, and I love it here. Growing up in the suburbs was awesome, and I got to be able to, you know, like ride my bike with my next door neighbors every day. But for me, as a single girl, just not my cup of tea, to be honest. And I moved to New York City about 2 years ago. I am a almost 28-year-old. I say almost 28 because my birthday is literally in 3 days. So 28, can't wait. That rhymed. Didn't mean for it to. When I graduated college, my best friend and I did a backpacking throughout Europe trip for about 2 months, where we stayed in hostels and traveled around and saw, I don't even know, like 10 or 11 countries in Europe, and it was amazing. And I still have like the greatest memories from that trip. About 4 years ago, about 3 years ago, I up and quit my job, and I bought a one-way ticket to Peru, where I then traveled around by myself, backpacking from hostel to hostel, hiking to Machu Picchu, and then eventually expanding out into Ecuador and then into Colombia. And I did that backpacking trip for, again, about almost 2 months. And it was one of the most amazing experiences I could have ever done, even though everyone told me I was crazy for doing it. It is something that I would love to be able to go back and continue and see more of. Traveling is one of my most favorite things to do. I love experiencing cultures and really, really getting to know like the vibe and location and food and feel and community of a country or a town or a city that I am visiting. Something on my to-do list, my bucket list, is to do a road trip with friends in some kind of like van that we can like stay in and live in. I don't know if it would be an RV or whatever, but do that across the United States. I have been wanting to go visit and spend time in the Pacific Northwest forever, and I have never been to that part of the country before. Something that I have tried and tried and tried and am still so terrified of is snowboarding and skiing. I have taken lessons, I have owned my own snowboard. I can go down the hill, but literally I am scared shitless the entire time that I'm gonna fall and break my wrist. So I have finally accepted that it is just not my cup of tea, and it's not something that I absolutely love doing, so I decided to stop forcing myself to do it and just sit in the lodge and drink some hot chocolate, because whatever, I like doing that. Things that I absolutely am terrified of are being on wheels that are not automated. So that includes skateboarding and rollerblading, and I can do biking. Yeah, anything like that, I am just terrified that I just can't keep my balance and I'm just gonna fall off. Things that I love include motorized vehicles. I love driving, and I love being on jet skis, and I love ATVs and all that fun stuff. I have jumped out of a plane twice, but I am terrified of heights. The first time I won the opportunity to jump out of a plane, and it was in Switzerland in the Alps, and there was no way that I was going to turn that down. And the second time was at home on Long Island, and I loved each of those trips equally as much, and I would totally do it again. I'm still scared to stand on a ladder, by the way, 2 feet above the ground. Moving on. One of my dreams is to be able to have an online business that I can work from anywhere, so I can live anywhere, and I can travel, and I can try different cities, and I can just experience different places. I absolutely love New York, but I honestly don't know if this is the place for me, because there's just other places I haven't tried yet, and I would love to find a place where I just totally feel that vibe and at home, and yeah, so I'm open to trying it. I love to read and listen to personal development style books, and I just love educating my mind and building my self-confidence and building the nerve to do some of the things that I have dreams of doing, but have also doubts if I'm capable of doing them. And I find that listening to self-growth and personal development style books like Tony Robbins and Chalene Johnson, Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle, I'm looking at my list back here, really help my mindset become stronger and grow. Lifting is one of my absolute favorite things to do in the world. Just thinking about going to the gym and leaving all that stress that I have built up in my mind over the day, and just being able to go and focus on one thing, it's literally a meditation and a therapy to me. It is something that I absolutely love doing, and I feel truly blessed that I can give that gift to other people by training them, personally training them in the gym, so that they can then have that experience as well after they're done being in extreme amounts of pain from working out so hard. But they keep coming back, so I guess I'm doing something right. I love the fall, and I know everyone does, and I know everyone loves pumpkin, and I know everyone loves the cool weather, but it honestly like revives my soul. I just feel like I can breathe, and like everything just falls off my shoulders, and I just feel excited, and I love being cozy and warm and wrapped up in layers. So I'm super looking forward to this season, September, October, November, December, and there's just many good things ahead, and I can't wait for them. I start every morning off with a really short morning mood boosting workout. So honestly, it's like 15 minutes. I just get up and I pop in a DVD, or I watch an online like high intensity workout, and I do it for 15 minutes. And I don't even do it for fitness purposes or weight loss purposes. I do it for mental purposes, to like just wake up my head and wake up my mind and get my day started on like the right note, and I just feel awesome after I complete it. And then I just, you know, get ready and start the rest of my day. 85% of the time I'm in gym clothes, because I'm either at the gym training clients or I'm just comfortable in them. So I get really excited when I get to dress up, because it's like a special occasion for me. I don't have to do it every day. Alright, well that's all I got, and I hope that this was somewhat interesting to you, and if you did hear something that you really liked, I would appreciate you commenting below so that I can maybe make more videos elaborating on those topics. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.